from Union Hills are here for the title matches of today's JBT tournament. Scratch division's already in the 6th frame. Handicaps just started, so we'll focus on these guys. Great battle here between the once and future king and the current king. Kyle King taking on Jakob Butturff. Jakob dominated this tournament at plus 456. Light years ahead of the field. Tez was second at 232. Kyle was third at 128. So really a separation after 8 games, but in the step-ladder format, Jacob's still got to win this game against the great one. The king of our tour has reminded us how he earned that crown. Captured his 61st career title as part of the Baker team last night. And this was going to be a juicy matchup no matter who won the semifinal. It was Kyle and Cortez in the semifinal, and Cortez versus Jakob has all kinds of storylines for Bowler of the Year this year. Kyle versus Jakob has just all kinds of storylines of the greatest of all time taking over the one of the heir apparents to that throne. And so far it's been a low-scoring affair. King trails now by 7 pins through 6 frames. Has a chance to grab a 3-pin lead if he can double up here in the 7th frame. Looked pretty good in the previous matches on this pair. Started to lose the look a little bit against Cortez late in the match. Nobody's been better in his career at readjusting to what the situation is. Let's see what he can do in the second half of this match, and nope. Fell off the ball, squirted through the break. Body language tells the story right there for Kyle, as he was not satisfied with that shot. Kyle has set just about every record that exists on our tour. Jakob is in the process of breaking many of those records this season. I guarantee you both of them want this individual game very badly to make an exclamation point against the other. Tricky little 2-4-5. Kyle is going to go hard and direct at this, and he's going to miss it. My goodness. I don't have to say a word, I just have to watch Kyle's body language right now. There's nothing more I can do to embellish that story. Over in the handicap division, another lefty having a fine day is Anthony Dang, another lefty having a fine season as well. He's taking on Connor Lawrence, and he's got to win by 56 pins to tie and 57 pins to win, so we'll follow that match as it develops as well. And as Jakob has been so good at doing, he puts the hammer down when he has the opportunity to do so, and all of a sudden his lead is ballooned to 30 pins here through 7 frames. Couldn't have dominated the tournament more. Shot 290 game 2 to take over the lead, and get that 10 pins better in game 5 with the only 300 game of the weekend. And I didn't expect a score like that to come out of today. We bowled on Winding Road, which is one of the tougher Kegel sport patterns that they have. And he's just been doing that all day long. 3 in a row for Butturff. Make it a 40-pin lead. What was 7 when we came on the air is suddenly 40. My goodness. In addition to the 300 and the 290, had a 258, 265 start to the semifinals. You're not supposed to do that on Winding Road, kids. Nobody else did. Cortez 200 pins behind him. Kyle 100 pins behind Cortez. Austin Thompson 100 pins behind Kyle. Shane Ballou qualified 5th at plus 30. So we only had 5 bowlers barely plus, and Butturff goes 450 up. King can max out for 204. If he does so, Butturff would have to stay clean to win the title. Kyle was second here yesterday to the clock tower, Ben Canfield. The clock's about to strike midnight here for King if he cannot strike in this ball. And he hasn't given much sign of doing so. Hasn't struck yet on this lane this game. Ball change again. Nope. Not going to get there in an anticipated match before it started, but a disappointing result for King. And you know what? Whenever you lead a tournament by 8 billion pins like Jakob did, I never know what to say if they end up losing a match like that, because it's such a brutal format any stepladder can be. And sort of justice when you lead by a mile to win, but he's going to end up winning by a mile too, which is something that rarely happens to King. Well, it's going to be a sweet victory for Jakob to do it against the guy that he's chasing in so many of our records, and again is passing in so many of our records. If you're not watching our videos, this guy was a 6-time winner after winning the TPC last year. He is now about to be a 26-time winner. 20 wins in a season has already broken Kyle's previous record of that. We still got the majors to go, just superlative after superlative, and superlative shot after superlative shot. He's making a tough pattern look like a cakewalk. Good heavens. Wow. Unique delivery. If he can find looks that no one else can. The wrist just kind of goes Gumby on him at the point of release. Able to essentially throw it thumbless style with the thumb in. And switches balls. That's a urethane ball up the 2-board. He is using urethane equipment with conventional drilling, which is an oxymoron if I've ever heard one, because there's nothing conventional about doing that. That's as unconventional as it gets. One of the most unique stories in bowling right now. You should be talking about this across the country, because there is some funky stuff going on down here in the south and northwest. I assume that'll strike. What? Back 6 for Butturff, a command performance and an exclamation point on the weekend. My goodness.
You should get a shot of his ball.
Yeah. Second, and first for Kyle over the weekend is certainly nothing to sneeze at. This is the collegiate rookie of the year, by the way. This freshman year out at Robert Morris with the team that won the National Collegiate Championship with former Rookie of the Year and now 2-time Bowler of the Year, Marshall Kentz. So JBT is breeding talent and proving it on the national stage, and Butturff's going to have his chance at the national stage coming up as he's a graduating senior. Good stuff. Hopefully we'll have a good finish over here in the handicap division as well. Make sure to watch part 2 to see them go at it. I'm curious what this bowling ball is going to do. He's going to try and still strike. Oh, fill balls, how I love thee. They always seem to work. Yay, fill ball.